I find that there are mainly two types of rest that day to day people or even successful people, whatever successful means to you, do. So, the first type of rest is the expedient rest, the very easy, very low hanging rest. The rest that is pretty much available to everyone to do, and everybody does because they're too afraid of trying something greater. This type of rest looks like something I might have done yesterday. Yesterday, I arrived from a very beautiful city in Romania called Brasov. My last video was talking about it, if you want to check it out. And I said in that video that it was very beautiful, but honestly, I am extremely exhausted from that trip. And pair it with my current cold, yes, I was kind of tired when I arrived in Bucharest, which is my home city. So what did I do? What did I do to rest? Well, I wanted to experiment with something. So I took my little iPhone and I installed Brawl Stars on it. The goddamn video game you get annoying ads on. And I'm not saying that that's a bad way of resting. That's a great way of resting if you actually just want to rest. If you want to take a break from work, which is what rest is. But I noticed something while playing with my fingers on the goddamn phone, which was that I had a book right next to me, and actually advancing through this video game, gaining trophies, whatever, kind of similar to reading Jordan Peterson, because Jordan Peterson gives you very practical things you can do to improve your life, to gain trophies in your life, to advance in your life. So of course I uninstalled the game and started reading the 12 rules for life because that is the best type of rest. Number 2, the second type of rest, the one that, let's say, successful people do, actually practition. The practitioners of this type of rest are successful people most of the times. Most of the time. The second type of rest is the rest that actually grows you beyond its actual rest capabilities. Rest, whatever type of rest it is, will always refuel you. Yes, you can be thinking about other things, but if it's a break from work and it doesn't drain you too much physically or mentally, then you can do a lot with that rest. It can re energize you. And if you choose the right activities to rest by, to rest through, then you get a double recharge. So if you read some fiction, I don't know, Harry Potter, or maybe even non-fiction, then you can call it leisure reading. It's not synoptical reading. You just read to enjoy it, and automatically, if you do very deep reading, your brain will still assimilate some of the fiction knowledge that you get from the leisure reading. Same thing for watching movies to rest. If you choose the right movies, if you choose, I don't want to say Schindler's List because that's not a movie to rest to, but let's say you choose, I don't know what to say, maybe the Chungking Express, who knows? Maybe the Lord of the Rings, because it's still very fantastical fiction. You can still make a lot of progress by just resting, by watching that film, and automatically you learn something through it. You get energized through it because it is rest, plus, and plus, you learn something that you can apply to your work or maybe even to your rest in the future, which then amplifies that rest in the future and can maybe even amplify the work, will definitely amplify the work in the future. So if you choose just the right activities to rest you, if you just choose something productive instead of expedient, something meaningful instead of very achievable, like the seventh rule for life says. By the way, that's how I got the idea for this video. I got the ideas for this video by just resting, by reading 12 Rules for Life. That is such a beautiful, beautiful way of just turning your pleasurable, re-energizing activities into something meaningful, into something productive that gets you further along in your personal mission. I'll see you later.